Hey all, my name is Paul Borosky and I am the owner of Quality Business Plan. And what I'd like to do today is to give you all some tips and tricks on how to write a pawn shop business plan, as well as how to construct just a basic financial model to help you all, project what your profit and loss is, or profit or loss could be for a monthly basis. So the way the video is going to work out is, first and foremost, I'm going to go ahead and give you all a little bit of background about me, who I am, what I do, and why I do it. From that point in time, we're going to go ahead and go over a couple tips and tricks for writing your pawn shop business plan. And then from there, we will call it a day and wrap it up. All right. So as promised, a little bit about me. Again, name Paul Borosky, MBA, and I am the owner of Quality Business Plan. I am a professional business writer, specifically a business plan writer. So if y'all do need some help with your business plans, please pick up the phone, give me a call, send me a text, send me an email. Be absolutely delighted to write up your business plan for you, or edit it, or whatever business plan writing services you may need. Let's see if we can play ball. Next, I am an author, and I have published several books on Amazon in regards to business plan writing. So if you need some tips and tricks in addition to the video, feel free to check out some of my books on Amazon. All you got to do is zip over to Amazon.com, plug in my name, Paul Borosky, put an MBA behind it, and the delightful books you'll be able to find about business plan writing. And then finally, I am an adjunct professor and subject matter expert in both business and finance. So if you need some help with those pesky little financial projections, those little numbers are tripping you up, no worries. Just, again, pick up the phone, give me a call, send me a text, send me an email. Be delighted to help you with your financial projections, your financial models, to help you wrap up your business plan. All right, so with that said, let's talk about your pawn shop, and let's talk about a couple of tips and tricks for it. So tip number one, company description. When you're writing up your pawn shop business plan, make sure to provide, just some of the items that you are going to possibly willing to pawn or to provide loans upon. For example, popular items might be your smartphones, your collectibles, and your cameras. So whatever your core for your specific area, whatever your core products are going to be, make sure to describe those in details. Which pretty much, just pretty much whatever your pawn items are going to be. Pawn shops are pretty straightforward with that. Next, if you are a specialist, if you've got some credentials in jewelry, or if you specialize in coins, if that is the case, make sure to then also discuss your specialties as well. Maybe provide, a little bit of background about the types of coins, whether they be gold or silver, or, what have you, whatever types of coins that you're going to be, you have a specialty in, or you willing to pawn. Make sure to describe those as well as jewelry. And then also some pawn shops that even provide services for like jewelry repair or smartphone repairs as well. So if you've got some additional services that you offer above and beyond pawning, then make sure to describe that in your company description. Next, in this section, make sure to touch on some industry statistics. For example, the pawn shop industry last year, revenues were about $2.9 billion. In the last 5 years, annually, the historical growth rate was a negative 1.4%. However, for the projected future, it's a negative 1.3% growth rate. In my humble opinion, I think these statistics are a little bit low, just because of the economy, the way interest rates are going up. Individuals are going to be looking for other avenues for short-term loans, and in my most humble of opinions, I think a lot of people will be turning to pawn shops, and I think the growth rates for the projected growth rates is a little bit low. Regardless, when you include statistics in your business plan for your pawn shop, you're going to be able to enjoy a couple of benefits. First and foremost, it's going to show that your business plan is researched, especially when you use in-text citations as well as footnotes. And that's going to add credibility to the document. It's going to show these are not your thoughts and ideas, or some of them are, but these thoughts and ideas are also supported by industry experts. So it's going to add credibility to the document. Also, when you do the research and you include it in there, it's going to show that you're an industry expert. You've done a research and now you have the knowledge and the experience, even though this is a small portion of the information you research. In order to find that information, you've read a lot more and you've done a lot more research. So it's going to add credibility to the document, but it's also going to add credibility to yourself as a business owner. So you do get more than a few benefits from including some statistics in your business plan, especially in the company description section. All right, next is tip number 2, financial projections. A lot of people think they need one heck of just a full-blown financial model that's just going to, send people's ears a twirling or anything like that. You really don't. When you're starting out your pawn shop, what you really, from my experience, what customers tell me what they need or clients tell me they need is something short, sweet, simple, to the point, where they can just, plug in, the number of customers they're going to be servicing daily, the average sales price, and the variable cost. And then from that information, they want the cost deducted, and they want to be able to determine what their monthly profits are. If you have that kind of a model, then, well, guess what? All you got to do is focus on getting customers in your door, because now you've got a magic number, and then you'll be able to, as long as you control your costs, you're going to be able to hit your monthly profits. So the way that I would recommend some kind of a structure is going to be to, create a model that's going to take in the number of customers, the average sales price, and the average variable cost, and calculate your gross profits, and then multiply your gross profits by the number of days you're going to be open, which typically is 30 for a pawn shop. Once you do those calculations, you're going to be able to see that if you get 22 customers in the door with a average sales price of $80, you're going to be able to get your average monthly gross profit should be about $26,400. Next, once you have your revenues lined up, then figure out what your fixed costs are going to be. Gather the information about your labor, your lease, your utilities, your marketing, supplies, accounting, legal, insurance, and then miscellaneous. Gather all those fixed costs, add them up, and then you put that information in your section 2. Once you have your section 1 and section 2 complete, all you're going to do then is just subtract your fixed costs from your monthly gross profits, and that's going to tell you what your net profits are. In this particular example, $11,300. So once you have this model set up here, then all you can do now is you can change around the number of customers, the average sales price, and your average variable cost. You can change this information until you finally hit your net profits that is going to make this worth your while. And then once you identify that your number of customers needed and your average sales price, well, that's what you need to focus on, and you need to drill your marketing plans around in order to accomplish your set objectives with that. All right, so hopefully that information is helpful. So in summary, when you're writing up your business plan, use a proven format. You can't go to the SBA website and download a free business plan template that is used for a multitude of industries, and you're going to spend more time figuring out what you do need and what you don't need than actually writing the business plan. So you should use a proven format. I do sell general templates on my website. They're a lot more they're cleaner, they're simpler, and also I provide some video tutorials on how to use them as well. So if you're interested in a template, check out my templates at qualitybusinessplan.com/businessplan templates. Next, keep the star of the show as the business. Yes, you might have credentials in, appraising coins or jewelry or fixing jewelry or what have you. Don't make the business plan about you. Keep the focus on the business. Third, if you need some help with your business plan, make sure to reach out, contact me. I'd be absolutely delighted to assist. All right, so hopefully this information was helpful. If you like to, give me a thumbs up on YouTube, and as always, have a great day. Thank you.